You know, as was mentioned here, Pierre mentioned it a little while ago, this is not the only event going on in Cleveland tonight. As you know, about 7 miles from here, there are a lot of people standing around right about now in a mecca of an arts district waiting to see something light up. You're all familiar with this. To see something old come to life in a brand new way. Something that, to get to this point, had to have a lot of work done, spackle and paint, things that matter. You probably know that Cher is in town at the Q, and that is exactly what we're talking about. A lot of work has been done on Cher over the years. Many, many years in the making, and officially she's here to put the final touches on it. So that's of course going on. Instead of her, you got me, babe. So we'll go with that. I appreciate the opportunity to be here, and I should mention, because it is staring me right in the face here, there's a chandelier here, and that event that Pierre talked about, they spent $16 million to put this thing together, not just the chandelier, but the entire renovation of Playhouse Square, that 40 years ago nearly saw the wrecking ball. I mean, for those of you who remember, that neighborhood was kind of on its last legs for a little while. The hope now with this 20-foot tall, 4,200 crystal structure, a little larger than this one, is to really kind of invigorate the neighborhood, rally around a new icon. Playhouse Square wants to double down their investment, really, to kind of be a destination for Clevelanders, people in suburban Cleveland who might not want to make that march into the city, because, quite frankly, sometimes those of us on the news paint a picture that might not be the most glowing, and I understand that. But the idea with Playhouse Square is to get them into the square, to learn about different cultures, to learn about different people, by way of the plays that come to town, the phenomenal productions that come into Cleveland every year, so that people can learn about different lifestyles and different ways of looking at things. They, much like Cameo, are in the business of trying to illuminate new ideas. And that's what they're doing downtown tonight. They're literally illuminating that neighborhood. And as I was kind of preparing my comments for tonight, I thought about sort of how that ties in to what you guys do. And it's not something you do just once a year or at the July barbecue. It's something you do and you live and you work it in your daily lives. And it's so, so impressive. Around the same time Playhouse Square was fighting for its life in the heart of Cleveland, many of you had your heart set on starting an organization that is all about inclusion and all about bridge building. This organization, when I talked to people and said I was coming to talk to Cameo, those were the things that kept coming out. These are folks that like to build bridges, not to tear them down. They're the kind of people that like to find out what we have in common, not what we don't have in common, what separates us. You were illuminated in Cleveland without the help of crystals or chandeliers. Cameo was coming to life. On this very year, 44 years ago, at the Gann family table, as I understand it, this first event happened in a kitchen with a few bright people with some great, ambitious ideas.